here at the train station. We gotta get to the hotel to check in. I'm tired as balls. I did not sleep at all. But I did edit some pictures. I realized I need to talk louder because this guy's talking. Anyways, Paul got a little nap in, which is good. We're gonna go to the hotel and then probably hit some museums today. Alright, YouTube, so we just arrived in Florence and we just realized that we are actually a day early. The reason I'm whispering is because we're not too far from the front desk and we're hoping that they do not charge us. We will see how that works out. Anyways, we are going to go try and do some shit. It actually kind of worked out that we left a day early because there's just a lot of stuff that we want to do here and we did basically everything in Rome. So yeah, off we go to the first destination. Ooh, on the way to the Uffizi gallery, we got to see this bridge. It's pretty dope because this is one of the things that I wanted to see most in Florence. We're not gonna take pictures in front of this yet because it's not too far from our hotel, so we'll do that later. I'm gonna take some other pictures on the other bridge over there. But yeah, we're gonna go see the Uffizi gallery. Hopefully we can get in. We tried like buying these tickets online, but they were sold out, yada, 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 stupid bullshit. Damn, this dude is straight on his knees right now. Ready to suck that. I was telling Paul that being here makes me want to sneak in everywhere. I don't want to pay for anything. I just want to Assassin's Creed all these bitch asses.
Relax.
Old bitch tryna hit my phone now. Oh man, but I like it. Top down when I roll up. Yeah, my top down. Skinny boy looking mighty. Yeah, I'm flexing. Long bands, on bands, on bands. On bands. Young boy looking mighty. Yeah, yeah. When I'm flexing, mighty. When I flex, I look mighty.
Hey man, I just want y'all to know that I fucking love you. And when I say that, I'm not saying it to get in your pants. I'm saying it to get a subscription. You feel me? Subscribe, baby.
This little girl says shit out. Look at her just chilling. Anyways, guys, me and Mr. Paul Cansu here are currently in line to go see the David. And yeah, the line is pretty long. We've been in line for like an hour. And to be quite honest, the building is very underwhelming. It's really not that cool. This little girl is gonna try to give the bird water. She's been trying to communicate with the birds.
When I pull out that designer, feel like King Kong, how I'm flexing. Everybody wanna ask a question.
He needs to join the braid boys. Braid that shit up. Look at this dude's lineup. That shit is fucked. This dude definitely knows what's up with the pink though. Hey, Pepto-Bismol boys. I mean, this museum has some cool pieces of work, but it's pretty small, and honestly, the Uffizi shits on it. But luckily, I talked to the museum. They're actually gonna open up this little space just for me. So I'll get my painting installed in this location very soon. Alright guys, so basically what just happened is I just had to buy this scarf right here. I mean, it's cool, but it's not like the, you know, St. Peter's Basilica or anything like that. I feel like I've seen way more badass churches in the last several days. Paul won't shut the fuck up about my stupid ass scarf that I'm wearing, but anyways, it's all good though, you know. Looking like a young princess in this thing. Alright guys, we have arrived at the next destination. And hopefully it does not have the same result as the last two destinations, which were underwhelming and somewhat disappointing. Me and Paul were actually discussing this. It's not that the last two locations were shitty or sucked or anything like that. They looked really cool. But after going to like the Vatican and seeing St. Peter's Basilica, the Sistine Chapel, the Colosseum, and all these other crazy pieces of like architecture and like history, none of these really live up to those. They're a lot better than shit that you would normally see. It's just not really good to see them right after you see such epic shit, because then you have the expectation of epic shit and it just doesn't really quite meet that expectation. And finally something that meets our expectations once again. Look at this. This is so dope. It's because this is a palace. This is how rich people live.
When I pull out that designer, feel like King Kong, how I'm flexing. Everybody wanna ask a question. Might just ride around with a weapon. Everybody wanna test me. I don't even wanna answer. I I just only want dancer. I just wanna dance. You a fake, you get canceled. Boy, I know you fake. Man, look at how them bands go. Man, I'm walking out the band, oh. Now they wanna dab me, oh. But I got my
No touch.
Look at my down. Look at my down. Bitch, down.
Sneak preview of the Yeezy women's line. She's actually debating whether she needs a breast augmentation. Alright guys, so we're leaving the palace. This guy is chasing down something. Anyways, it's still getting away. But I actually vlogged this situation in there, but I had to be quiet because we were inside the palace, like the gift shop in there. And Paul actually found something that he wanted for 16 euros. It was taking a while. It was probably taking like 5-10 minutes.
Yeah, to get this fucking piece.
Doesn't sound like a long time, but when you're sitting there, you're tired, you've been walking all day, and you're ready to leave, it just felt like a really long time. So then he said, okay, 2 more minutes and I'm leaving, I don't care, right? So literally after about a minute, she finally helps him out and she grabs the piece, which was a clusterfuck within itself because the system was all fucking weird. Yeah. So she grabs the piece and we're like, oh, okay, well it's 16. She's like, no, that's not the price. And it says 16 euros right next to it. So then she finally searches it up. That takes another like what?
Wait. Before she searched it up, she helps out like 3 other people buy items, and I'm sitting there like, can I at least feel what this like little golden medallion feels like?
So, anyways, Paul whispers to me, and he's like, man, if this thing is even $1 more, I'm not getting it. Like, fuck it. So then she rings it up, and it just so happens to be exactly €1 more. It rings up for 17 euros. And I look at him, me and him just start laughing, and I was like, well, it looks like you can't get it. And he's like, yeah, fuck it. So we were about to walk off, and she was like, no, my fault, blah, blah, blah. My Italian accent's probably terrible, but she was like, my fault, I'll give it to you for 16, blah, blah, blah.
My mistake.
Yeah, and finally gave it to him for 16, which is like, why didn't you just give it to him for 16 in the first place? But whatever. All right, guys, we've been spotting fake Yeezys all fucking day in Italy. Like, it's crazy. Look at these bitches. Super fake. It's from like a completely different brand, just completely copying Yeezys. Freaking ridiculous, yo. Not many people know this, but Dave is actually black. This is the original David. Paul's gonna get us kicked out because he's being exceptionally loud, but he's pretty upset right now because even though you guys only caught the end of that, he's phoneless in Italy because his phone fell into a reservoir of death. But yeah, basically our sink sucks. It's slanted, and for that reason, when he was getting ready this morning, it fell into the water, so that's pretty sad, man. It kind of sucks because he won't have a phone for the next couple days until we get back to the US. So we're hoping that it charges. He's just kind of like leaving it plugged in, and yeah, we're gonna go grab some food, and hopefully by the time we come back, it will be charged. And it works. Paul's phone actually works. So,
it's a lie!
It's 6:30 in the morning and he's yelling, but we woke up super early to actually go get these pictures. We're gonna go to this church and then this other spot. It's so much better when there's literally like almost no one here. There's like 2 people. On the way to this cool bridge in Florence to get some pictures, we saw this golden fucking turtle being ridden by this rock star. I don't know who this individual is, but whoever he is, he must be some sort of Italian rock star because this thing is badass. And to have this kind of monument built after him in solid 24 karat gold, you already know he's like the Elvis of Florence or some shit. Look at him. Just look at him. He looks like fucking Elvis. Mr. Paul Cantu are in this ancient church. It's super cool looking. Look at all this. It's just hella ancient. Look at all these hieroglyphics on the wall. Anyways, we're going to explore this church a little bit, enjoy this beautiful piece of architecture, then we're gonna go grab some food, wash our clothes, because tomorrow we're going to Milan, and the day after that we're going to Venice, and then 2 days after that we're going to Paris. It's just a really busy week. But it's a good kind of busy, you know, not that bad kind of busy. Look at the big ass foreheads on these babies though. Damn, these babies got big ass foreheads. Good. Gross. Anyways, we are about to catch the train to Milan, and as you can see, I got the tote on, tote gang shoddy. But yeah, anyways, we're gonna catch this train and then spend the day in Milan, and that'll probably be an entirely new vlog. So you can watch the rest and click on the previous video and like it, and you can like this video, or you cannot, and you can go like jack off or something. But for everyone who likes this video, you will win a free trip to Mars, and you will colonize it in the year 2020. So, you know, there's that. I'll send you your tickets the moment you like this video.